What can you tell us about the lineup today?
Andy's in nets. Burrow is not ready yet. So we're going with 60s, 12 forwards. Yeah, Duclair's, he's going to land somewhere in the afternoon. So I don't know where that's. I mean, he's played 2 games now. That would be his 3rd game in 3 nights. So we'll see. We'll see what that's. I'll see how he feels. We'll see where we're at, and you know how it is those days. Anything can happen. So we'll see what the lineup is tonight.
Can you explain Lajoie Wolanin? What is the deal with Lajoie?
It's an organizational decision from Pierre to bring him down, and Wolanin's done well too, to give a chance for Wolanin and not have a young guy sit. So that's mainly the main thing.
What do you know about Anthony Duclair? Obviously, didn't look like his time in Columbus ended on necessarily a high note.
I don't know the kid at all. Never had him. Never. I mean, I've seen him play against us, but that's the extent of it. So I'll have to get to know him. So I know he's got speed. He's got some good skill. But to tell you why things haven't worked out for him wherever he was, it would. I would pretend knowing, and I don't.
Are you the type that you would do some digging to find out, or you have a guy come in and you're like, you know what?
Well, no, I think you want to do both. I think you want to do a bit of digging, but every player is different when they come to you. You coach differently. There's different players around him. Sometimes guys figure things out somewhere. Some players are called second-team players, and some guys are third-team players, and it's every guy's different. But yes, every player that I've had, I've always put the counter back at 0, because he's going to be what he's going to be with us, and whatever he was somewhere else, that was somewhere else. But definitely when you look at him individually, he's got some really good speed and he's got some good skill. So we'll have to figure out who he is, what he feels comfortable with, and how we can help him grow.
I know you mix your deep pairs up a lot, but will you see Wolanin just taking Lajoie's spot this time?
Yeah, but we'll try different things. The other thing too is Harper has done really well lately. That's the best hockey he's played all year. So, want to see what he can do also in certain roles. Obviously, Borowiecki coming in most probably against Washington. That will change the mix there too, and depending on what we have with the forwards, we'll see, what's best at that point. But we're definitely not going to want to be sitting Wolanin up here. I'm not saying he's not going to sit a game or whatever, but he's up here for us to see him and where he's at. And with what Harper's done lately, he's done well. So then we'll probably have more of a decisions to make about our defensive core than we will with our forward core, to be honest with you.
Guy, est-ce que tu peux avoir un commentaire en français sur Anthony Duclair? Je sais que vous ne connaissez pas nécessairement le joueur beaucoup, mais qu'est-ce qu'on sait sur lui et qu'est-ce qu'il va apporter?
Moi, je le connais pas du tout. Pas beaucoup, je le connais pas du tout. Je n'ai jamais vraiment été en contact avec lui. Je l'ai vu contre nous autres, mais la vérité, c'est très, très peu. Fait qu'il faut que j'apprenne à le connaître. Je vais le regarder sur vidéo. Déjà, là, c'est pour ça que je suis pas sur la glace. Là, je suis en train de le regarder, lui, sur l'avantage numérique, comment il a marqué des buts quand il était dans son autre équipe, la dernière équipe. Faut tout que j'apprenne sur le joueur en ce moment. Fait que ça s'apprend pas un matin. Ça va surtout se faire quand je vais le rencontrer, puis je vais voir quel genre de personne, puis les prochains jours. Ça prend beaucoup de temps, là. Fait que je serais pas prétentieux de dire oui, je sais exactement quel genre de gars il est. J'ai aucune idée. Fait que
le match de ce soir, une fois que ça sera passé, est-ce que c'est un peu le plus calme dans l'équipe une fois que la date limite des transactions sera passée? Comment on se sent ça en ce moment?
Ça c'est sûr, mais je pense que dans chaque année, évidemment en ce moment, on vit quelque chose de complètement hors de l'ordinaire, mais tous les ans, peu importe l'équipe, je pense qu'il y a presque pas de joueurs là, qui vivent pas les moments des échanges. N'importe quel joueur peut être échangé dans n'importe quelle équipe, où le gars, s'il sait qu'il n'est pas échangé, il sait que ses coéquipiers peuvent l'être, les familles sont impliquées là-dedans, là, c'est énorme, là, bien plus que les gens peuvent penser. Là. Quand tu le vis de l'intérieur, c'est pas du tout... à l'extérieur, c'est un jeu. Qu'est-ce qui va se passer? Puis les gens sont bien excités, mais pour un joueur de hockey, c'est des moments très difficiles parce que ça touche les familles, ça touche les... fait que c'est sûr que c'est pas des moments où les gars sont... Mais nos joueurs ont été très professionnels, les pratiques très intenses, tous les matchs qu'on a joués récemment. Il y a eu un moment, probablement, là, je dirais à New Jersey, quand nos 3 joueurs, à la dernière seconde, ont été retirés de l'alignement. Ben, si les joueurs l'avaient su le matin, mais personne ne peut pas le savoir, là, il y aurait un petit peu. Mais là, ça a été soudain, puis je te dirais, ça a pris peut-être la moitié du match là, avant de voir les gars là. Mais c'est pas parce qu'ils voulaient pas être concentrés, c'est parce que c'est des circonstances hors normes. Puis moi, personnellement, regarde, j'avais aucune ligne qui me restait. Là. Fait que là, il fallait que je brasse ça. Là. J'avais le temps de trouver quelque chose qui se tenait un peu. Ça a pris à peu près la moitié du match. Puis la deuxième moitié, on était la meilleure équipe des deux, mais ça se fait pas de même. Là. C'est pas du PlayStation. Là.
Guy, what do you see when you watch the Flames, and what challenges do they present for your club tonight?
Well, I see a mature team. You know, you see that their players have come into their own, and their top players are, you know, they're not young guys anymore that they're, you know, searching for whatever they're going to be or where their spot is on the team. You can see clearly they know what they are. They got a lot of reliable guys. I think that's the one thing I see. Contrary to a lot of other teams, they got a lot of reliable guys. Their defensive core is solid. It always starts on defense. Today's game is about your top 40s. And of course, goalies, everybody knows that, but I mean, that's a given. But today's game, more than ever, your top 40s decide everything. The way you defend, the way you transition, the way you attack, the way you gap up. It's the way you straddle the blue line. The Ds are active in the ozone now, so you know when you can rely on guys who can help the offense and defend that well. You know, it gives a lot of freedom for the forwards to do their thing and get the puck quick, and so that's what you see. That's what I see when I watch. They're a very, very solid team. I think they gotten to the point where the maturity of their players now is clear.
Guy, first Tkachuk battle, between the two brothers tonight. We know they're competitive, but what have you seen from Brady in his rookie season? Are you looking forward to seeing that tonight?
I'll be honest, that's for you guys. That's fun for you guys. For me, I'm not looking at. It's like when you watch a basketball game. You know, the whole pre-game's about two guys, and they're both going against each other, but inside the rooms, and the coach is not talking about two guys going against each other. So I mean, it's good for the big picture. I'm sure it's exciting, and it's going to be fun and weird at the same time. I think for both brothers, but I certainly can't say that I've lived it. I don't have a brother, first of all, but I've had it in junior. I've had two identical twin brothers playing against each other, and they talk to each other after the game, not before. So I'm sure that Chucky and his brother are looking forward to this game, and they're two competitive guys. But I just hope they don't go at it so the mother and the father come after me.